Hello everyone, sorry about being late. Um, I was asked to fix something for my parents. Um, I think we'll still start off with the races that I have set up. So let me, sorry, I gotta do a little more things. Let me add everybody. Okay, I have 5 pub lobbies ready. We're gonna do this, and then we'll go over the Paka Live that happened last night that I did somehow end up waking up for. There was an Amber Alert at like 2:30 a.m. So I ended up waking up and I was like, oh, I might as well just stay up the extra 30 minutes and like watch the start of it, because that's when they want to do their announcements. Of course I was right about Epiphania. Like that, I felt like it was so obvious that she was coming. There was no way Daring Tack was coming out. But we'll go over it once we finish these pub lobbies, and then I'll set up the rooms, and then we'll go over to the 5th anniversary. I went 2 for 3 on the predictions. I thought Kizuna was gonna make it in, but Kizuna in fact did not make it in, which kind of makes me sad. Alright, we got our first room here, double pace, front runner pace, 1 end closer. Yeah, I'll go over it. I'll go over all of it once we get there. It's kind of annoying that I have this FPS counter because I was playing I was playing Marvel Tokon. I should probably turn it off. It's kind of annoying. Alright. No backliner lobby, which is a surprise. Well, there's a Hishi Amazon back here. It seems like it's pretty common that people are running pace chasers in pub lobbies. I was doing a couple more last night after stream, and a lot of people are running pace chaser. Looks like we get Budding Blossom here, and I'm in literally prime positioning. Hold up. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Wow, Nishino Flower won for once. It's only in pub lobbies. Only in pub lobbies do I have a chance, because nobody runs the 2 S tier Pumas on this comp. Did Special Week swing out? I saw the sound enabled, so I heard Budding Blossom go off. Yeah, swing out is very rough, especially if you have an overtake condition. It's so hard with the swing out. Alright, let me get this code for room matches. One of these rooms I have to disable because I messed up the creation of it. It's not this one. We have Rice Shower, Volley Rudolph, Dober, Sweep Tosho Late Surger. I guess you can be ran late. Wow, that's a lot of lates. Yeah, swing out's pretty nasty. Like, you just lose a length and a half. And like, it's so hard to do an overtake condition. Late start from my Nishino Flower, but it should be fine. There's not that many pace chasers. Okay, let's see here. Didn't get pace promote, which is a good thing. Special week it's gonna be hard to overtake the pace promoter on special week. I'd have to hit a good head on and like ignite power. We get budding blossom here, so Rice Shower overtook me. But can the Rice Shower continue this? The lates are all very close. I might get budding blossom off of this Ogre, if anything. Yeah, no budding for my... Especially we might get budding once Nishino Flower overtakes. Yeah, especially we got budding into her unique because I got overtaken by my Nishino Flower. Wait, hold on. This is looking like I'm about to lose to T-Pulse. Late Surger T-Pulse. Oh, wait. I just lost to Sweet Tosho. And Uber. Yeah, the pack was just way too close. Yeah, I still need to make a new special week. Yeah, Late Surge or Sleep Tosho. Oh, and they weren't running a Dominator. It's just way too condensed of a pack. It would have been a lot better if like the backliner swung out, but they're just running like in a better lane than I am. Like in that scenario, I would rather have a runaway than have the Dominator. So I'm still like iffy about which one I want to run. Like, I don't know if I want to run a Dominator or a... I mean, their backliner was well built. Solo, Teo, double pace. All these pub lobbies are actually just pace chasers. I guess the last one was half and half split. Okay. Pace promote for my lane 1 special week. Can I win? I shouldn't die to this rush. I have 700 stam. I guess if they all had... If I got hit by like 6% stam debuff from the 3 Dominators back there, I could die. Oh, both of them was rushed. It's fine. Rush is the buff. As long as I don't die to the stam debuff. Rushed is a buff. Got to some demon lobbies. What are my thoughts on it? I'll go over it after these races. I have everything. I watched it this morning. I don't know if I can win off of pace promote here against Double Dom. Oh, that was a really bad swing out by Teo. Oh, I already got overtaken. Wait, I guess I can still hit T-Pulse into something, into her unique. Give me my unique. What? Oh, I think that was way too late for Shooting Star. Yeah, that was way too late. She's not doing the win animation. I need to get overtaken earlier, honestly. Like, if this Grass Wonder had more speed that I could activate, or whoever I overtook, it might have been the Nishino Flower. Like, if it happened a little bit earlier, I think I went off of Shooting Star. But Shooting Star just activated way too late there. As like a defensive unique. I think I only got like 3 seconds out of it. Out of like the possible... How long does it last? It's 5 seconds times 1.6. It's like an 8-second unique. Instead, I got sniped by Grass Wonder. I think they were just running single Dom, right? Oh no, they weren't running any Doms. This is the second time that I've been sniped by a Grass Wonder. Okay, well, I really hope that that room doesn't end up failing. Because that was the room that I needed to remake. Actually, I might as well just cancel it now. I don't know which one it is. Alright, if somebody joins that, I'm canceling it. What do we have? Runaway double pace late. Okay, I think one of these players were in the other room. I think it's this Dober Rudolph. It's from the other room. But there's a lot of pace players right now at this time. Dober can still win, just because she can get the carryover Lightning Surge on your left. Wow, I'd hit 5 skills and then Nishino is not moving up. That's crazy, I hit 5 skills and I can't overtake. I don't even think the right shower hit anything. I am just in a bad lane. Oh, and the Rudolph's not the one swinging out, I am. That's so disgusting. Alright, can I win off of Budding Blossom? Budding Blossom... I think Special is just dead. Budding Blossom, Shooting Star, Head On, Straight Descent. Is that enough? Can I get a T-Pulse here? Well, I'm already in first. No T-Pulse. Ooh, did the Beeline Burst. She's so short I can't tell if I won or not. Did the Beeline Burst scam? It did. Nishino Flower's actually winning? That seems wrong. You're telling me I'm hitting Budding Blossom and winning? A little scary because I failed the T-Pulse. Alright, looks like the room didn't end up filling out. Alright, last one. It's this runaway front pace. Pace late. Oh. This is the Grass Wonder that scammed my special week. Because I was pace promoted and I lost mine. Alright, we just have to be at the front of the Pace Chaser pack because there's 2 fronts. This Runaway's not doing much. Like this is not the lead you want on a front runner. I think it's a rabbit because it was A, right? It was A ranked and the Bourbon player brought it. Like there's also just not a big lead you're making. Like I think it's too weak. This is not a big enough lead from the Pace Chaser pack. Like I think you want another like length or 2 in between. Oh, Special Week's gonna steal the 4th place slot and not have Budding Blossom. Oh, she didn't steal it. Hey, Nishino Flower's kind of locked in on these pub lobbies. Who am I trying to beat? Teo? Oh no, the Bourbon. I think I win this duel. It's not like he has T-Pulse, right? Is that 3 for 3 from Nishino? Or not 3 for 3, but 3 wins off of Nishino Flower. Locked in. She's locked in these jobber lobbies. Oh, that one loss to the Grass Wonder feels really bad. They lost because they didn't bring a Dom. Let's see. I mean, their Bourbon's good. I would not call this a jobber Bourbon. 1300 power is kind of insane. I feel like Teo is better than... I guess you would rather have the 1 SP over the stats from Teo. Like, it's not like they struggle to hit their stats. I guess Mr. CB's 1 SP was better here. They don't have dodging danger. I guess they're supplementing it with a runaway. Runaway doesn't have speed eater. Alright, well. Now that I've lifted my moods from these pub lobbies, we can go into room matches with you guys. Because pub lobbies don't play backliners as much. Which I think I do. I just lose to like you guys because you guys play backliners and I don't, my comp doesn't win against that. I just win because I have more mid race than the other pace chasers for the pub lobbies. Alright, so let's go over the Paka Live. I'll link this in the chat right now. This was created by Sizzled Star, who is active in the Paka Cord. I don't have the Discord link for that, unfortunately, but it should be everywhere. They have like 200,000 members or something like that. They always translate it live, but this is just like a good way for me to show you the Paka Live. We'll just go in order. First up, the first thing they did is they always announce they always do introductions for the voice actors in the Paka Live, and there was two voice actors that didn't have an Uma role, or like that were going to be revealed. So this was like 10 minutes into the Paka Live. We have Phalaenopsis. Yes. The name's based on an orchard. I'm gonna call her Phala because there's no way I'm gonna be able to pronounce everything correctly. But let me pull up the part of the stream. What? Why did it not save the timestamp? This is okay. It's revealing the outfit. This is Phalaenopsis. The text is basically saying that she's like diligent, I guess. That's not like a very good translation of it. Like, it's basically saying she's diligent, like that's her character type. The last line down here is that she is the childhood friend and cousin of Narita Brian and Hayahide. Because Brian and Hayahide's dam, which is like the mother, is the older sister of Phalaenopsis's dam. So like they're just directly cousins in like actual horse racing. This is also like the only Uma that is introduced specifically as like cousin related to an Uma. Like, was it Rulership and Air Groove are supposed to be related, but like they don't directly say that. Like this game doesn't like like, you know, like Maruzensky has a whole bunch of children like Special Week and like Chiono. But they don't like do direct lineages, they just like make them friendly. This one's like specifically saying, hey, they're actually cousins in the game. She is the only Uma. She's from the Golden Generation, which is 1999, with, you know, Special Week, Grass Wonder, Pasa, the season 1 anime. She's the only one that's currently she's the only mare from 1999. So, Phalaenopsis is a mare, or based on a mare, and she won 2 of the 3 Triple Tiara. She won the Oka Show in 1998, the Shuka Show in 1998, and then she lost the Oaks. I think she placed 3rd in the Oaks. Or actually, it might not be 9. Sorry, 9. Yeah, she lost the Oaks, so she only has a double tiara and not a triple. She lost to London Bridge, I think, was the winner of that, of the Oaks. I should have this like all written down. Actually, let me also go to her G1 outfit. Yeah, she lost the 1998 Oaks to London Bridge. Or no. She lost to not London Bridge. She beat London Bridge in the Oaks. She lost to I can't remember. She placed third in the Oaks. It wasn't to London Bridge. I should have had this written down. And then in 1999, during the Golden Generation, she raced the Queen Elizabeth Cup, and then she lost that Queen Elizabeth Cup against Medro Dober. I think Medro Dober's the 1999 Queen Elizabeth Cup winner, and she placed 6th on that race. And then she obviously didn't win the 1999 Ari McKinnon. Spoilers for the anime, but Grass Wonder won the 1999 Ari McKinnon. And then the next year, she took a break for a while. She raced a couple of G2s, and then did her retirement race in the 2000s on the Queen Elizabeth Cup, and did end up winning that one. So her last race was the 2000 Queen Elizabeth Cup, because she had, I think, a leg condition prior to that, like on the G2 race prior, and they decided, okay, we're gonna do one last race for the retirement because of the condition, and it was the Queen Elizabeth Cup. She lost to Arimo Excel. Okay. Actually, I don't think I know who Arimo Excel is. But that's Phalaenopsis. This one was like a pretty easy one to predict because it was kind of spoiled earlier. Like, I think it's been like 3 weeks ago. There's a high chance that they do a like Paka game with Phalaenopsis. This was from the... Actually, it might be like a month and a half ago now. It was from the Peak game that was played. And then all of the... Because they use the same accounts for all of the games. They all changed their names to the Golden Generation, and then one of them was Phalaenopsis. Actually, her design is... I guess it's supposed to be like... I don't know. Her kit is not out now. We don't know when she's going to be put in the game. There's a high likely chance that she's like within the next couple of months. But like, we don't know when they're going to put her in the game. They just designed it. Or they just announced that like, hey, we have her model in the game. And then the second one is Euphoria, or F4 is her nickname, because F4 is, you know, Euphoria. I'm mad. I thought it was going to be Kizuna, which I'll... Once we get to Epiphania, which is the banner that's going to come out, I'll tell you why I thought Kizuna was going to come out instead. But F4 is very popular. This is like a very popular Uma. She was the 2021 Horse of the Year. There's like millions of plushies of her like actual horse. There's probably going to be a whole bunch of plushies of the Uma version now. But this is her Trasen outfit, and then let me skip to her. These are the two Umas that I had on the thumbnail. This is her G1 outfit. It's a very mint color. And then she also has the 4-leaf clover motif, which is like the special week motif, the 4-leaf clover. She has it on her left side. I don't know if this... it's not like a belt buckle. It's the buckle for like the cloth around her waist. But we can pull up the 2021 JRA announcement. She was, like, by a landslide, she was the 2021 Horse of the Year. She won the Satsuki show, the Tendo Show Autumn, and also the Rima Keenan of that year. Yeah, Rima Keenan's on a crown race. But she was like a very good runner. I guess he's a very good runner. Yeah, we are missing Shahir. I hate pronouncing their names, man. But we're missing the 1999 trio, and then we're missing the 2021 trio still. But let me see if they have the votes. I mean, most of the votes are kind of like fake, because like they all kind of band together and vote for the same one. There isn't like a close race or anything. Also, you can't be like, you have to win by a landslide. I think you need like 70% of the votes or something. It might have changed recently, but you need like the vast majority of the votes to be like considered the horse of the year. So like they'll usually always win like by a landslide, since they'd rather give a horse the horse of the year than like have a head off type of thing. So like this isn't like a true landslide victory, but like a lot of people did. Like she didn't like rob Love's Only You. A lot of people saw that people were voting for F4 and was like, yeah, F4 is, you know, in contention for it. She has one very popular clip, which somebody did recently post for it. But yeah, she's related to Epiphania. Epiphania is the sire who, you know, was, you know, Symbolic Princess, and Cesario is the sire of that. Special Week is the sire of Cesario. And then she's also related to Hishi Amazon. Let me see if I can pull up. Yeah. Katie's first is also has... Okay, they don't... Where's it? Family? Katie's first is the dam of Hishi Amazon. So like that's the relationship, at least for... So like main thing is that she has a relationship with Special Week and like that whole circle. But Hishi Amazon's also somewhat in there. I don't know if it has their Katie's first pedigree or fouls here. I don't know if Katie's first even has a a Wikipedia page. Oh, it might not be Katie's first. Wait, it might be just Katie's. I think it's Katie's. Let me search up Katie's. Where's... Okay, it is Katie's. All right, I got a little bit confused, but Katie's sire. Katie was the dam of Katie's first, who's in F4s, and then also was the dam of Hishi Amazon. So that's like the relationship for, at least like the Umas that are currently in the game. That's the relationship between everybody. I don't know if she will have any interaction with Hishi Amazon. I mean, she's probably going to be in like the dorm of Hishi Amazons instead of Kiseki's. That's probably going to be like the most they're going to do for relations. But yeah, she won the Satsuki show, she won the tennis show Autumn, and then she won the Arima Keenan. This was all in 2021. The year that she was crowned Horse of the Year of 2021. And then the most popular clip is her Satsuki show. This person literally uploaded it when F4 got announced. But this is like a really popular clip from 2021, which was announcing her win. Is the sound coming through? I don't think the sound's coming through. No. Hold on. Let me see if the... Okay, let me... Okay, there we go. So this is F4 right here. So this is like that part right there where the announcer screams Euphoria is like probably her most popular or his most popular clip. And that's like F4 is mostly known because of that announcement. I think this video has it. But if you go to, let me see. I think this video, yeah. So this was off of the station, the NHK station. Because that was live. And then on the station we have this. Like, it was such a loud scream that you could hear it on the national broadcast. I think, I'm trying to remember how much distance was between the two announcers. But, like, it traveled so hard, and, like, that cry is her most popular, or Euphoria's most popular clip. I'm kind of sad because on the Paka Live, they showed title holders like race, but they didn't show this race. And like I feel like this is such a memorable race. Whatever. I don't make the Paka Live. I don't make the Paka Live, so it's whatever. But like in the actual Paka Live, they showed title holder again, and then they showed like one of the 2022 Takarazuka, I think. Is that what the... But like they didn't show that the 2021 Satsuki show, which I'm annoyed. Whatever. Another popular clip that came out during that time was this one. I guess it's not that popular, 182k. But this is also F4. They released like him frolicking around for like a minute. Would I get rid of the professor? I would. But that was another video that I remember. And then one last thing that was funny was right before the announcement of F4, the Nate Kayaba Twitter posted I think it was like a 1-minute video. It's 4-minute video. Like this was the day before. They were just like, yeah, you know, we just wanted to do a 3-minute video on F4. This was, I think, 12 hours before the Paka Live, and then like 20 minutes before F4 was announced, they posted a tweet about the video. That's F4. F4 is very popular. She's like one of the most... Kizuna got robbed. I'm gonna say it, but F4 is extremely popular. I'm just mad that Kizuna got robbed. We have the event schedule here, which we'll go over once we get further down. Legend Race. We won't see this for like 3 years. They have like their rerun banners, their selector pull-ups. There is going to be a new anime shorts. Uma Yuru Full Gate. I don't think they announced a release date on it. Or at least when I watched, I mean, obviously I don't 100% understand Japanese, but all I saw was that they're gonna do more information next month. I don't think they did a release date for it. I also don't know if we got the jewels for Cinderella Grey. I don't know if we're gonna get it for this one because it's like a short instead of like a full anime. But there is gonna be a new short series. I guess I should just pull it up. But it's like in the style of their other shorts. Of the other Umayuru. Yeah. Like this is the announcement of it. It's 26 episodes. I don't know how long the episodes are. It's probably the same length as the other shorts, which is like 5 minutes. None of these really matter. It's like the same rewards from all the other anniversaries. I saw people coping about the top right letter. Do you think they're gonna announce something? You're announce an Uma from this. Top left. Like one of these three. I think it's Contra. Holy copium. Okay. The 5.5 anniversary story is this Beyond Memories themed. I think they posted a video of it. Let me see if I can find the video. Yeah, this is gonna be the 5.5 anniversary song. I like the outfit for the 5.5 Annie. Alright, we're not gonna watch the whole thing. That's the 5.5 Annie. What else did they have? Just some other, like, average anniversary stuff. This is just gonna be an event for the 5.5 Annie. They updated the PvPs. It's a mile into a clat and sick. Into the, like, Geekwa show, League of Heroes. Into most likely the Arima Kinen. Into 2 more mediums. One of the League of Heroes is gonna be Dirt. These 3 are in the ramen. These 4, or these 3 will be in the new scenario. If you wanted to play JP version now is the best time. Anytime it's an anniversary is the best time to play. So you can wait for this anniversary, you can wait for the 6th anniversary. All anniversaries are like the best time to get into the game because of like all of the additional rewards you can get. And also you can re-roll on the banner. This banner is honestly not that great. I think like full anniversary, like 5th anniversary was like the best time to get into it. 5.5 is like the better time. It's like the second best time. But like we'll go over the cards. The cards won't really set you up. Like Meisho Dodo Stam is a staple in every deck. The 2 cards from this banner will not be. They have an affinity viewer in the game now, so when you load up parents, you can see the exact number instead of using a third-party site. They're just changing some skills. I don't think we know what the skills are. Let me check. I think this is a really long news post. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. I don't think they've said what skills are being adjusted yet. And then this is a new thing at the 5.5 Annie, which I've seen had a little bit of like backlash, which is trainer abilities. This is going to take a new source of currency that you get from the battle pass, or if you buy like from events, or if you buy the monthly like it's called U-Mask now, but it's basically the daily carrot pack. Before you load into a no, I don't think I can zoom in on this. But before you load into a career, there's like certain buffs that you can buy for the career. One of them is this hat, which is called mediocre. Well, I call it mediocre learner. I think it's called hard worker or something, or like the translation's hard worker. But this is a 4% discount on all skills. So, you know, fast learner is 10%. This is a guaranteed 4% for your run. There's this, which blocks 2 negative effects. So like any of the mood down effects, it'll block the first 2. That's something that you can load up before the scenario starts. This one is that a 3 random white skills from your legacies that didn't activate will activate. So like that's another buff you can have for your run. And then there's like affinity up and then compatibility up that you can also load into the game with. So you can get more affinity at the end of the run if you're like chasing the casual outfit or something. And then there's I don't know how much the compatibility upgrade is, but like it'll help on the inspirations. But yeah, I've seen a lot of backlash on this mediocre learner because, like, you know, it's a 4% stat. It's a 4% currency. Like right now, I think you can probably get on average, let's say 9.8k SP. Okay, that's a little high. Let's say 9,500, right? Like you have 9,500 on your run. 4% is 380 SP. So like you'll just on average have 380 SP more than somebody who didn't pay for this. If you went for fast learner, or like you're cycling for fast learner, you get 950 extra SP. It's like this is fast learner, this is mediocre learner. But the thing is, the mediocre learner applies to any run, and like it's not like all fast learner runs end up being your ace, right? It's like being able to permanently generate the extra 380 SP is pay to win. The difference between fast learner and mediocre learner is 570 SP. So there's still like sweats still want to go for fast learner, right? Because fast learner is 6% more SP. It's another 570 SP. No, they do not stack. If you have mediocre learner and then in the run you got fast learner, it overrides it. It's kind of like practice perfect single circle and double circle. Like it'll just remove your mediocre learner. It would be crazy if you could have 14% discount. But yeah, it does override. So like Fast Learner still has a stay, right? It's 570 SP is a lot of SP. To like, you should still be chasing Fast Learner. So I don't think it's like as big of a difference as Inheritance rerolling. I think Inheritance rerolling right now is the bigger pay to win issue. I guess also like all the parenting stuff you can do with real currency or real money. Like you can just push out so many more parents by paying for like the parent pass. I think those two are bigger issues than guaranteed, 4% discount over chasing the Fast Learner's 10% discount. So I don't think like it changes like high-end League of Heroes, but like the average whale will be stronger because not all whales are chasing Fast Learner. So getting a 4% discount still makes you stronger than free to play. Yeah, it's small compared to the other things. Like I also agree that it's still pay to win. Like I'm not saying that this has no effect. Like not all pay to wins go for Fast Learner, but I'm saying like at a top tier, it doesn't change anything compared to two inheritance, or doubling your inheritances in the career and making like 4 times better parents than free to play players. Because like keep in mind, you can lock your blue red spark. Every parent you make will have the blue red spark you're looking for. Obviously you can't like choose the star level of it, but being able to lock your blue red makes it significantly easier to make parents. And like you're just pushing out parents way faster than a pay to play or a free to play player. Like when we get the free spark, or not free for spark rerolls, but when we get the spark rerolls that you can pay for a monthly pan, when you get the like the factor locks, like those are going to be way bigger of an issue between the difference between somebody who can spend money and somebody who cannot. Yeah, it raises the floor, but the ceiling stays the same. That is like I guess like technically, I mean like preventing 2 mood downs doesn't really do anything. The 3 random white factors, I guess technically raises the ceiling because it is hard to activate every single one of your white factors. Like I think whales will be using this more, or not whales, but like tryhards who spend money will be using the 3 random factors that weren't chosen more than like this, because you're still gonna be chasing Fast Learner. Is this a new paid pass? No. This uses a new currency, which is tied to the passes that are currently in the game. So it's tied to the trainer pass, which is their battle pass. So you'll get a little bit as free to play, but you get more if you paid for the trainer pass. And then the UMA plan, which is the what right now we have is the daily carrots. Like that will eventually turn into the UMA plan. They will also get the ability points. Like that's why it's called pay to play, or that's why it's paid to win, because you do get a little bit, like you can save a little bit for as a free to play to use the 4% discount, but they'll have the people who pay for the passes will just have more. But there's not a new pass. It's just they're adding it to the old passes that you could buy. Another thing they finally did was you can use alarm clocks on the clinker runs and the bulk parenting. It's not like that big of a buff. I think most like sweats use their auto mode instead, because the auto mode bulk parenting is useful. Independent training is not useful. They use the auto mode though for parenting, so this isn't like that big of a difference. Agnes Tachyon's factory. I forgot what I translated this to, but the Tachyon event got changed. I don't think. Yeah, there's multiple sources of the currency. It's just you could pay for more of it. So like you can get it from the free pass, you can get it from events and stuff. It's just you get more of it from the paid stuff. So like that's why people. But I don't think I think the outrage is like kind of overblown. It is definitely pay to win. It's just not as pay to win as all the other stuff that was already put into the game. But anyways, Tachyon's event has an ultimate form now, which allows you to add any... This is a USB. It allows you to add any 3-star white factor that you missed out on. And then there's a ultimate book. I don't know what this translates into. But like, this is rainbow book that upgrades your blue, red, and green to 3-star. So you can make like one super parent from the ultimate Tachyon event. I don't know, like, I don't think they're gonna do this like every single time. This seems like a once an anniversary factor research. They added something called skill sets, which allows you to like punch in all of the skills you want to learn into a planner, and then load the planner at the end of the run. You can also like share the skill set with other people. Like you can get an ID for the skill set and then share it. This is like more so for guide makers and stuff. They can share the skill set. It's like, hey, you guys should be chasing these skills, load the skill set, and purchase all the skills from the skill set. But yeah, you can basically share builds. So that's what this is for. I don't think it's going to be used that often. Actually, it's helpful when you're like doing multiple ace runs, because like spending 9,000 SP is really annoying scrolling through their terrible menu. So like I'm sure the skill set will be helpful. You can just load in the build and see what skills you're missing based on the build. There's also the training planner sheet, which is basically all those affinity calculators that people make. They're just trying to kill all the sites, all the third-party sites. But this allows you to like put in the whole tree for your Uma. And this one can also be shared. So because like usually on JP, you now want to inherit all 6. So this allows you to like show like, hey, this is all 6 of the uniques that you want to chase when you're making an ace for the CM or whatever. And yeah, you'll see the affinity on both sides through these boxes. That's really hard to see. They have goal settings, which is like, hey, you should be chasing S distance or S, I don't know, freaking aptitudes. You should be chasing these stats. You should be chasing these skills. For parenting, you should be doing this race rotation. Things like that. So like these are very helpful for like guide makers. And then like you can load in the guide, and if you like own the parents, own the cards and everything, it'll just automatically load everything in, and you can just one button click and start the career. And then the last feature of it is you can compare it. So if you've been loading these plans, you can compare it to other people, like other Umas that went under that plan. So it lets you like do it side by side in app. And this all can be shared online, like through a code, so like other people can load it. They finally added, this has like been a while, but they finally added all of the outfits from the anniversaries that people missed out on. New sites for Uma builds incoming. Yeah, there's probably gonna be like a collection of Uma builds. I think there's like all the guide forms are probably just gonna like at the end of their guide, like here's the freaking build plan. It would be funny if like in game like there was like a rankings of it. You can like browse different builds in game. None of this really. I mean, there's new stamps. Friend every time they increase the friend follow limit by 5. All right, that's enough about like the mechanics and stuff that came out during it. We can finally come out and talk about my second prediction that I got right, which is Epiphania. I feel like I always pronounce it wrong. She is semi-limited, which means if you don't pull on this banner, you cannot get it from the step-up gachas or selector tickets. You can only get it off-rate. Or when, like, a year or a year and a half down the line, they rerun her. She's honestly not that good of a racer. He raced in 2013 to, like, 2014. Well, I think 2012 as well. Like, he was most prominent, like, all the G1s that he raced was in 2013 and 2014. He lost the Tokyo Derby, got second to Logotype. He lost the Japan Cup in 2013, got second to Kizuna, which is the Uma that I wanted in the game. He did end up winning the Kikuwa show in 2013, so he had the third leg of the crown. Logotype had the first leg, then we don't have the Uma for the Satsuki show. But his most prominent feature is winning the Kikuwa show in 2013 and then winning the Japan Cup in 2014. And then he got 5th place to Gentle Donna at the Arimakinen in 2014. His main award was that I think he was the 2013 best long distance runner because he won the Kikuwa show. And then he also finished runner-up to Kizuna in 2013 for best 3-year-old colt. So like for all the male horses in 2013, he was the second best 3-year-old runner in 2013, right behind Kizuna. And then she's also I gotta stop like saying he, she. He's also the actual horse. He is also the sire to Daring Tack and F4. But yes, semi-limited. And the main reason why it's semi-limited is because of the unique skill that she has. Her unique skill is increase speed by 0.25 for 6 seconds in the second half of the race, so it's mid-race, and then increase acceleration by 0.3 for 2 seconds during the last spurt of 2,000 meters or more. This is an evolved skill, which we had earlier with Staygold a couple of months ago. If you pull up Staygold has essentially the same unique, which is you need to be running late or end closer on distances of 2,000 meters or more for acceleration and target speed. So it's going to be the same numbers. It's 3.6 seconds of 0.15. It's probably going to be less it's going to be less acceleration. Oh no, it's the same amount of acceleration too. Like it's the same. It's just Staygold. It's Staygold, but for pace front. So yeah, this is what happens if you don't own Epiphania. Is you get 0.05 of 3.6 seconds and 0.1 excel for 1.2 seconds. So it's like 40% effectiveness of the evolved version, which is the version you should have. Which means if you play front or pace, this is mandatory. You can't borrow it. It has to be a main parent. You gotta own it if you like learning pace front. Just like how Staygold is mandatory for any end late player, she's going to be mandatory for any pace front player. Even like outside of it, actually, you probably won't use her in like sprints and miles. There's better inherits you can get than a 3.6.15 mid race for miles and sprints, but she is mandatory on every medium and long. Mediums and longs make up about 60% of the PvP events. So this kind of just forces you to choose one of the two. Like, you're kind of forced to make a decision. Like, are you playing late end, or are you playing pace front? Like, it's split. There is like an 8-month gap, so like, as long as you don't have multiple Umas you want in this section, you could probably afford both. It's kind of hard to afford all the cards as well. Just like Staygold, she's not that great of a runner. Like, she's A tier. Like, right now, if you play JP, Orfevre, Still in Love, Still in Love, Still in Love. I actually don't know any other Umas that are actually high up on the tier list because I don't really follow the backliner meta. Like they both Orfevre and Still in Love perform better than Staygold because their uniques are better and it's just better to inherit Staygold. I guess Cafe. Cafe was using Stagel's Inherit better. I'm trying to think of any other ones, but I'm blanking. Yeah, Admire Groove uses it better. Admire Groove isn't like S tier though. I think Admire Groove was a tier below her than Stagel or Sin on Love. She comes with new skills, so pace. Yeah, she comes with new skills, so like, you know, you can inherit it. I don't think this is like pace specific. I don't think either of them are like style specific, but there's new skills in the game. But her evos just aren't that great. I mean, she gets increased speed here during the mid race, and then current speed on the final straight. So mid race into late race, and then either for long she gets a recovery. For mediums she gets more mid race. She gets mid race and then like a current speed gamble for during the third corner. But she's just slightly weaker than Almond Eye, which makes me believe that she's not gonna be S tier. She is mainly this parenting. Most parent Umas are just except Taiki, I guess. But Taiki's kind of like a fake parenting Uma. Like most parent Umas are like a tier below the S tier runners that just use the Inherit better. And then we have the cards. We have Mr. CB, who is an end closer card. This card is extremely strong. It comes with a hint quantity bonus. Hint quantity is a very strong stat to have because you see like all of these skills that she gives. She gives 12 skills. Every time you get a hint from her, she gives you 2 of them. Which is well, you have to have the bond gauge at 80 or higher. So like you might miss a hint or two. A lot of other cards like Fine Motion Power have it in their stats, so like you don't have to get it from the unique bonus. So like you might miss a hint or two, but it's still a very strong bonus to have. And also, end closers were missing a lot of support. Their last card was Dream Journey, which was a 1 SP card. Mr. CB is a 2 SP card. She's not like the other issue with the hint bonuses, I guess, is that it doesn't prune itself. I think it gives you level 3 hints. Yeah, she has hint level 2. So any hint you get from her is level 3. So it doesn't like auto prune. But it's still a very strong card. She comes with 3 new golds. So all the golds have a white as well. I actually think they have a white. No, I think I think these 2 golds have a white in the game already. This gold didn't have a white. But it's mid-race. For medium tracks, it is more mid-race. It's on current speed overtake on a corner. And then, or you choose 2 out of the 3. The last event lets you choose 2 out of the 3. This one I think is always... No, I think this one's mandatory, right? One of the skills that's not listed here I think is mandatory. And then you choose one of these 3 skills as the other one. I don't think I have this skill. I don't think they have this skill in this document. What skill is that? Does that say end? Does it say end medium? Yeah, but shoot. It's an end closer card. When the card actually comes out, I'll like do a full review of it. But it's basically mandatory to run if you're running an end closer. You run this, and I guess Almond Eye. Only one is kind of iffy. But it is an end closer card. End closer gets a little bit of love. And then F4 has a card as well. F4's selection is 2 golds and a white, 2 golds, or 2 golds and a white. Yeah, more power for Fevre. This is a Pace Chaser card, which is really good because you can replace Almond Eye for Pace Chasers now. She also comes with 3 new skills that weren't in the game, which is good. 2, and she comes with a new medium skill, so this one's not pace specific. This gold is only on her, and like the white version of it really sucks. So getting the gold version helps a lot. When paces are using Teo and Air Groove, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You replace Almond Eye with F4. Use Teo, Air Groove, and F4. No one's running. I guess it's really awkward dropping Fine Motion to run 3-speed. Fine Motion's like kind of dropped because 3-speed's the meta for SP. But like Fine Motion's also just a really strong card. It's like kind of a 3-speed meta. Like for the mile, I think their next PvP event is a mile. Let me see. Yeah. For this mile, I don't think the meta is 3-speed. For this mile, the meta is probably Teo. Teo, F4, Fine Motion, Daring Heart, Forever Young. So like for miles, you probably drop back down to 2. But for this League of Heroes, it was a 3-speed meta. I mean, we can look at the League of Heroes. But F4 is just a Pace Chaser card. I don't think I need to go too into depth into it. Chiona O Ballroom gets a Mile Evo. I think right now it's a medium Evo? I don't know what Ballroom's Evos are. Let me see. But she is probably not that strong for the upcoming Mile. But she can be ran. So I think right now she has a medium one. Yeah. Burning Soul right now is a medium one. It's going to turn into a Mile one. Or it can be turned into a Mile one, so people can run this for the upcoming Mile. And then Measure McQueen will be getting a new, the 7th Awakening. For level 6 and level 7. But we don't know what skill she's getting for it. But most likely it's a long skill. But like we can look at the meta for the 2000 meter. The 2000 meter was a very strong 3-speed meta. So if we go here, this was the. Actually, I don't think I went over this. That's enchanted at the end. Oh no. They just have all of the symbols for on that document. Sizzled Star just puts all the symbols there so they can grab it. It is not gonna be. It's not gonna be that. It's just they just have all of the like all of the symbols at the bottom. Like if you go to any of their things, they just have all the symbols here. Most likely, it's just gonna be it's probably gonna be an entirely new skill that cannot be inherited. But like a lot of Umas now have this. Like Red Desire has a non-inheritable unique or non-inheritable skill. I mean, obviously Special Week has Best in Japan and stuff like that. But these are all just symbols that they use in the translation doc. But this was the meta. It was Saying Sky, New Year's Ace, and then Almond Eye or Still in Love. That was the full-on meta for the 2000 meter. Let me narrow it down to top 10 real quick. Yeah, top 10, everybody used... Wow, somebody made it with Runaway Suzu? Everyone used... In top 10, everyone used Saiyan Sky, New Year's Ace, and then it was a 50-50 split. And if you look here, like, it was a 0.1 difference. So Almond Eye and Still in Love had like basically on the same tier. I'm pretty sure is that the only Runaway that was used? A single Runaway made it to top 300. Wait, what place did they get? I can't imagine they're like top 5. Okay, they were top 7. They were top 6. We're top 5? Wait, what place did the Suzu get? They were 3rd? Oh, there was 3 perfect scores this League of Heroes? Wait, so top 3 was just whoever made it there first? I wasn't following this League of Heroes all that much. Wait, so all 3 of these people perfect scored. Wait, no. One of the Almond Eyes didn't perfect score. Right, I'm reading this right? One of the Almond Eyes didn't perfect score? Well, I don't know. I wasn't following it, so I don't have the full list. Wow, they placed 3rd. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, let me go over the cards, because that's what I wanted to go over. They all had 30. Okay, they all had 34k. Well, I was looking at top 3. If looking at top 3, if they all perfect scored, this should all just be 100%. Like how these are all 100%. Yes, I don't know why this is not saying 100% if 3 people perfect scored. Like you see, if I like change it to top 300, the numbers change. Yeah, it is first come first serve. Well, it's because you can like wait, because it's like actually matchmaking. You can wait until like the people who fought earlier go up in rank and then fight weaker people, because like it's actually score based matchmaking, which is why they made it first come first serve if you have like the same total. I can't believe they had 100%. They were the only Suzu player and they had 100% top 3 rate. 8.2 firsts, 47.1 seconds, 100% top 3. Like, really? A runaway Suzu is just always 3rd place? That's crazy. They did runaway Suzu double front and they always placed top 3. I gotta see if they like did a build analysis. That was the thing? Yeah, so like it was a 3-speed meta. 2.7% of the people used. I guess we can just like look at the top 10 builds. It was, obviously the PAL card, obviously Meisho Dodo, Tap Dance City for front runners, Forever Young. We had Air Groove, because she's a medium speed card, and then it was split between Almond Eye, Still in Love, and Satsuno Diamond. This is for front runners, which is why this is at 100%. And you don't see Teo. And then for their pace chasers, all 10 people in top 10 ran the exact same deck, which was Tazuna, Tap Dance City, Teo, Meisho Dodo, Forever Young, Air Groove. So, like, most likely now with F4, you're going to replace Tap Dance City with F4. It's like, this is medium tracks are a 3-speed meta for SP. For the mile, I think people might run power cards because you don't get Air Groove. There's not really like a mile speed card, so I think power cards will probably come back in. Front runners just didn't have another card to run. Is Air Groove a good card to max limit break? It's used in all medium run tracks right now. Like, it's a really strong medium track card. So it just depends on like if you want to be strong on mediums. What deck did the Suzu run? Oh, that is true. Let me see. This was their deck for Suzu. So they used Still in Love over Almond Eye. Hey, Still in Love put it in work. 2 years later. Let me see. Has it been 2 years since Still in Love? Still in Love was a 3.5 Annie, right? Yeah, it's been almost 2 years since Still in Love's release. What track was this? This was the 2000 meter. The The Nakayama 2000? Is that Nakayama? I don't know how to read this. It was the... What's the Nakayama 2000? Is that the Satsuki show? Yeah. I don't know, this site's always fun to look at. But it looks like the numbers aren't always right. Since 3 of them top 3'd. I don't know, the meta wasn't really interesting to me. So I didn't follow it too closely. It was like, it was just literally this. But apparently, I did not know a Suzu snuck in like that. Like, the meta was just these 4. So there's like nothing interesting on the track. Yeah, I don't know how Suzu made it this far. Like, there was nothing interesting about the builds here. Actually, these pieces scored really well, which is kind of a surprise. Is League of Heroes the worst event? Some of the League Heroes are just like not fun. Dictus New Year's. Yeah, it seems like Kiseki was a bad choice for top 10. But like, this is the same win rate. Oh, this actually has a higher win rate than still in the Phenomenon Die. Oh, they're Tachyon at 100% top 3 rate? Man, some people have some crazy builds. If you built your fronts around Suzu, and others didn't, it was an advantage. You asked earlier, but you forgot my answer. How's League of Heroes as a stream experience? It's really boring the first 3 to 4 days. But like the last couple of, like the last 2 days are kind of fun, because the last 2 days you're watching every race, trying to hit top 3 every single time. And like you're in like I guess a high elo lobby. So like I think the last 2 days are fun to watch. The first 4 days are kind of a wash. Like, I mean, you might just get like randomly get sniped in the first 4 days and lose one. Am I gonna go for top 10 League of Heroes? I don't want to like put the expectations that I'm gonna hit top 96. Like, I don't think there's been people who are like consistently top 96. Well, I mean, there's people that are consistently top 96. I don't know if there's somebody who's like top 96 for all 15 League of Heroes. So I don't want to like put that pressure on myself, but I will be like trying for it. Yeah, free to play, like this is like who's pulling on these two? Buzz, you need to own these two and the one of the limited ones, and just like every League of Heroes, you need to have the, you need 2 of the 3 meta Umas essentially, like always. Are there any Mad Lads that go triple ends on League of Heroes? I don't think there was a single end closer player in top 300 for this track. I think this is a track that Staggold would have worked on. Yeah, there wasn't a single end player in top 300. Well, also end has like no support. Some tracks like ends have support, or some of the earlier League of Heroes before they didn't print a single card for end closers had a little bit more support where you could run end closers. I'm trying to find a long. Oh wait, no, never mind. Even no, yeah. For this track, somebody ran an end closer. There's a couple of ends here. It looks like for the 3200 meter, the best scoring one was a special week. What? So like sometimes you can run earlier on before paces and lates got, what are the 2 pace speed and late speed cards? Or like before Tokai Teo and I guess Daring Tack. Like you could kind of run ends. I don't think they made it that far. I don't know if they broke top 96. Oh no. A couple of them made it. 8 people made it to top 96 running end closer. What was the late decks? Oh, right. They do have the speed card. They have the Admired Groove. There's Admire Groove and Admire Vega. Let me see what the top 4? Yeah, top 5 still in Love's used. Oh, some of them opted to use a power card instead of triple speed. Some of them were doing... 2 of them did double wit? That's interesting. Oh no, they did... Was this triple wit? Nice nature... Yeah, this is triple wit for SP. Because you don't have a 3rd speed card. So some of the... Actually, I wonder if what the top 3... Those are still in love in top 3, right? Ooh, there was not. Okay, what did the 4th place still in love use? Was there not a still in love in top 4? Okay, they got 5th place. 5th place ended up running... Oh. 2 speed, 2 wit. It was 8th place that used triple wit. Yeah, it seems like triple speed was a better cap than triple wit. Since top 3 was 2, or top 3 was 2 almond eyes. But yeah, the 5th place still in love used 2 speed, 2 wit, and I showed Dota Stan. Do they do it for the non-JP servers? The Korean server, I think, is the closest one, right? Or is the Taiwanese server closer? No, they haven't done on either of the other two. They're only doing plaques for the JP right now. But I don't think any other server has like gotten to the League of Heroes where they like gave individual titles. I think they're like currently on like the 9th one or something like that. I think it was the 12th or the 13th one that they started doing the titles and the plaques. Okay, that's enough about that. Okay, let's actually do some room matches now. Have I shown the first League of Heroes page? What do you mean, the first one? Like, have we looked at the builds from the first League of Heroes? The Derby? I mean, I have. Let me link this again. I can link this site. If you want to like look at it on your own. I'll probably use this more like once we actually get to like Grandmasters. I'll use the site and probably like grab the data and put it into a better sheet. But the first League of Heroes is kind of hard to take seriously because, you know, it was the first one. Like people are running triple recovery ogre and making it into top 300. Like there's no shot you should be running triple recovery ogre. Neo Universe is the better late surger, but I think Vodka was Vodka at first. Let's see. No, versus being Grandmasters. Did a Vodka end up winning? Oh yeah, Vodka ended up winning this, but Neo Universe is the better. I think first place was Vodka, Ketis White, and Bourbon. Wow. Let me go into top 2. I think second place was Neo Universe. But like Neo Universe was way better at holding top 3 than Vodka. It's just their fronts were built better, so they got more points. I mean, we can compare the two late surger builds. Late surger. They were running. Yeah, this was their deck. If I recall correctly, Vodka gets some carryover. Yeah, she has really good mid race. Lates could be used on the Derby because you can use Redshift as an Excel. But this was the deck between the two. I'll do like more in depth once we get closer. What card is that? That's Symbolic Guts. Symbolic Guts gives Swinging Maestro, I think. I think it's Swinging. I should just pull it up. I should not be trusting my memory like this. Symboli Rudolph. Guts. Yeah, it gives swinging. You can run a Guts card on the medium track. It kind of prints a lot. And then this is Dictus Stam. Dictus Stam gives you Keep Going, which is the 2% Stam drain. Vodka. Vodka. So, this is Vodka's skills. She has No Stopping Me with a 1.5 recovery. She has Late Race 0.55 target speed. And then her unique is Carryover on the downhill for the derby. How come you don't run triple fronts? The idea in this League of Heroes was to... triple front is just like not very consistent, I guess is the best way to say it. Your excels are Angling and Scheming, Redshift, and then Ketis and White. So usually, like, the issue is that, like, the front runner that isn't Ketis and White, that would be, like, second place, wouldn't have much more excel, because you only have Redshift and Keto White. Whereas Keto White, with her own inherit unique plus Redshift, could win. Or, like, could push up from second. Like, obviously, not 100% of the time, your Ketis and White is in second place, and your Bourbon or your... what's her name? Or your Fujin is like going to be first place, but because they have that mid-race unique, they're going to be more consistently in first. So they have Angling, Redshift, Keto White. Keto White has Redshift. The third, like your third place front runner, just wouldn't have that stability. Like, it's just rough having two Umas. Like, if you had two front runners that missed Angling and Scheming, like, one of them was probably going to play slower. So triple front is not common. On shorter tracks, triple front will be more common. But I think on this one, nobody ran triple front. I think top 6 had a Pace Chaser. Let me see. So we can look at the Pace Chaser deck. Yeah, we have one Meisho Dodo Halloween that had 100% top 3 rate. And this was the deck they ended up running. Solo Speed, Double Wit, Haru. What a deck. Yeah, Grandmaster is a little bit more fun in deck viability. Oh, no, it's Double Speed, sorry. Double Speed, Double Wit, Haru. But Grandmaster is a little bit more fun in that, you know, you're not... Like, this is the Derby, right? This is a 2,400 meter medium, and you're not, like, incentivized to bring a stamp card. Well, even if you do bring a stamp card, you'd still be able to hit the stats you need. Whereas Grandmasters right now is just miserable. Yeah, there's a couple solo speeds. I don't think any of them... I'm pretty sure Tachyon was used as solo speed. But I don't think I can filter for that. There was 2 Dodos? That's funny. The other one used Muteki. Muteki gives killer tunes, I think. So they use Muteki Stam. What is this? What did I just do? Okay. Muteki is killer tunes, so it's better than Haru. They also used Ogre Cap Wit. Ew. And then Baiko over Maru. Ew. Ogre Capwit. Solid steps, really? Muteki's good. Muteki gives killer tunes. Okay. Okay, that's enough about this. You can like play around on the site on your own. This right here is the different positions. So this is all positions. You'll be able to see everything, and then it goes runaway, front, pace, late end. This is for like the chain. It only has data for top 300, but you can like, I guess you can like specifically look at somebody's team comp by making the range like 6th place. I can specifically look at the team comp that 6th place had, or like I can specifically look at 10th place by making the range 10th. I guess that's the best way to do it. This is like what scenario they played. You shouldn't really be messing around with that. Will Global have a site like this? I don't know. It just depends on somebody wants to make it. I'm not making this. And then down here, it's the same things. You can, don't change what scenario they trained in, but you can change the what position they're running and then the card makeup they did. So like if you want to look at specifically 10th place and you want to look at their new universe build, you can do it like this. And then you can see that they used, I don't know how to get rid of this. You can see like the exact deck they used. They used a triple speed deck, solo, Ramonu with Super Creek for recovery. If you were to all in for an Uma/card for a specific week of heroes, which one would be best? I would say a medium track, just because mediums are the most ran. Are the most ran, so that you can like port it over to CMs as well. And like if you're like pulling a specific medium card, like you know Air Groove or something like that, you'd be able to use it more. Like Air Groove speed is a little bit expensive because it only is used on medium tracks. I guess like Pace Chasers kind of get it because they're pulling for fine motion power, and then you could like select your ticket Air Groove or do reruns for Air Groove. It's like Air Groove is probably pretty cheap to invest in, but mediums are probably going to be like the most used. Actually, a lot of cards are like stuck together. You want a high key sweat for the first one? Yeah, for the first one, if you want to sweat for it, you need Kitas and Black New Year's. That is pretty much non-negotiable if you want to sweat it. The other ones, you can low-key just do whatever. Like, I think any Pace Chaser could do fine. If you hit Fast Learner on, like, a Teo, like, it's on a similar level to Neo Universe or Vodka. It's like the only investment... Well, I mean, obviously you need to either own Bourbon or Enos Fujin as your secondary front, but it is, like, basically mandatory that you have Keto White. But the secondary one is kind of whatever. You don't think he'll try for League of Heroes? Yeah, I mean, it's really whaley. I'm just doing it because obviously I'm making content on it, and I might as well try for it. But it is like if you want to try hard for like top 1,000, you have to put more effort into it than like getting a CM win. But if you just want all the rewards, top 1,000 literally just gets like 200 more carrots. Like it's not for the rewards. It's specifically just so you can parade around your placement. What's the perfect deck? I mean, you can just look. And then we can look at first place's front runner. This is what they ended up running. Either Dictus Stam for Dictus Stam for keep going. What? But you can just play around with this if you want to look at it. Right, like we can see all three here. Dictus Stam. So like it's mandatory to run Ancestors, Ramonu, Maru. I don't think Fuku's mandatory, but it's probably the highest roll you can get. And then obviously Bourbon can't run Bourbon, so Bourbon ran Metro Palmer. I don't know why the Kitasen ran Dictus Stam, and they ran one more wit card if they weren't running Bourbon Wit. Do you get a title in top 1k? Yes. I think the lowest title you can get is top 3,000? Or is it top 10,000? I don't know if there's a site that has all the titles up. Because I don't think Game Tora has it. Let me see if the Korean wiki has it. League of Heroes Namu. Okay, it's top 30k. So there's multiple titles for top 30k. So there's first, second, third, top 96 are all going to be on this like pink banner, but it'll show you the exact placement you get. All of the numbers are like the exact placement you get. I guess like now it's serious because there's a carry reward behind it, but they don't like backload this. So until the titles come out, like you don't get 5,000 extra carats for being first. You just get the privilege of being first until the titles come out at the when was it? It was like not that long ago, right? It was like a year ago. I think it's when it's either Designer Island or Hot Springs that they finally associated a carry reward with the title. Like these are the different titles you can get. So first, second, third all have their special color. Top 96 to fourth will get your number, but on the pink banner. Top 300 gets the number on the neon green banner. Top 1,000 to... you could just read the infographic. Like, the number on the bottom will just be what place you got on the leaderboard. Started on the 14th. The 14th. What was the 14th? This February 20-something. February 20-something. So it's Hot Springs. On this mile is when the titles and the carry rewards got put into the game. I guess I should just write it on the side here. Titles implemented. But I don't... The Korean server's in Mecca, right? And then the Taiwanese server is in... What's the Taiwanese server? What scenario are they in? I know the Koreans are like just doing Grey Week. I think Taiwan just did a 1200 sprint League of Heroes. Oh, they're also in Mecca. Or are they in... No, they just finished up Mecca because they're only a month ahead. So, like, the other two servers don't have... the farthest one, like, I think the Taiwanese server might have just entered Twinkle Legends? Or next month they'll enter Twinkle Legends. So, neither of the other servers have the titles or, like, the plaques. So we don't know if it's going to be implemented for global. Alright, let's do room match races. I feel like I went on a crazy tangent. Okay, I'll set up the room matches first and then refresh this parent thing. When we get closer to Grandmasters, I might make a full video going over League of Heroes. Going over every little thing. I feel like I always say that and then I never make videos. Like, I haven't made a video in forever. Okay. Let me put up signups. So it's gonna be done through the Discord. You can go ahead and enter in through here. And I will pick out names from that. I thought Korea was in Designer Island. Pretty sure I just saw a tweet that they were in Mecca. Wait, I guess I can check right now. Wait, what? The Japanese Uma Musume Twitter page doesn't follow the Korean Uma Musume page? Huh? Okay, I found it. They're closing out on the 2000 League of Heroes. Wait, they already have Almond Eye? Yeah, no, Grey Week was in... No, they just entered Twinkle Legends, right? That's what Grey Weeks are in Twinkle Legends? Okay, they're not in Mecha. They are in fact not in Mecha. But they did just enter Twinkle. Because they're doing this League of Heroes here. Or they didn't just enter Twinkle. They're halfway through Twinkle series. Yeah, they're halfway. The League of Heroes will be next month. So they got halfway through it. I think they were still in Mecha. I guess that was a really long time ago. I feel like just last week I saw the tweet that they were doing Mecha. Man, I'm losing my memory. It's in Korea. Yeah, it's under a different publishing company. It's serviced by Kakao Games. So like Kakao Games would have to do the plaques and stuff. Like I guess if they don't get plaques, like it doesn't really affect us because it's based on the publishing company if they wanted to do the plaques for League of Heroes. So I don't think there's like a precedent that could be set because the other two servers are made by or published by a different company. So like Kakao Games could decide not to do it, but like we're published directly under Cygames. Why did Cygames decide to do an in-house instead of a publishing company? Their last game that they did kind of exploded under... who was the one that did Recon? Oh, Crunchyroll, yeah. Crunchyroll, like, really messed up the... the release of Princess Connect, which probably made them scared to rely on a different publishing company to do their game. Yeah, Crunchyroll did kill Recon. Prudent Groundworks. I need to go 3 for 4. I did get everything, so it's carrots for this reroll. Prudent, Dodging Danger, Groundworks. I went 3 for 4. There we go. Oh, it was the oh, I got dirt on it too. Wow. I don't remember what. I think I'm using this friendship symbol. I got dirt with Groundworks, Dodging Danger, and Prudent. I would like to get Ignite Wit, Mad Dash, and Racing Spirit Stamina. I should start using my borrows on other runs though. Who's a better parent? What do you have? You have early. I guess you have early lead, which is nice. I don't think I care. It's so annoying not having another Dirt Uma. I'd use Maru. I think this is the one I wanted to borrow. Right. Prudent, Dodging Danger, Groundworks, Ignite Spirit, Racing Stam. Yeah. I don't know how I'm getting Mad Dash, honestly. Right, so I'm gonna try to slot these two together now. Try to go 4 for 4 with Ignite Wit. This is the next mile? No, this is for Grandmasters. This is going to be for the medium CM. So I don't need Racing Spirit Sam, I don't need Groundworks, and I don't need... Actually, I'm Racing Spirit Sam, I might still get. I definitely don't need Mad Dash. But like, I just need to have a front runner loop now. Like, I don't play fronts. So like, it would be good to have it. This is fine. I haven't done a Maru parent in forever. C long, B medium, nah, whatever. I don't think any of them can run the Sprinter Stakes. But I don't think. Mad Dash is on Helio speed. I need a Borrow Throne for Prudent. Okay. Let's do some racing. Alright guys, I'm slowly but surely making the front runner loops. And then I'll eventually move that over to doing mediums. Right, go ahead and pull on 10 people for these room matches. While that pulls, let me do one team trial so it doesn't overfill. Why is my bot not working? Oh, there we go. Alright, if your name showed up at the bottom here, I'm going to go ahead and at you guys with the room codes. Please join one of them with a full team of 3. Please be nice to me. Otherwise, I'm going back to pub lobbies and to get my to get my wins. Yeah, Throne has a lot of good medium skills as well. Like, I think like, Throne's gonna be a good for parenting for that first League of Heroes. Trying to build a Chiono-O. Do you borrow Tail Wit for Professor Curvature, or should you borrow Fine Motion for a cheaper Speed Star? I would go for the high roll with Tail Wit, I would say. Actually, no, I would borrow Fine Motion. Getting a chance to get Fall Runner and right-handed helps a lot. Like, the greens are kind of important. I would borrow Fine Motion and run Fine Motion over Teo it because of the hints. Like, Professor of Courage is a good skill, but like, you're not gonna have that much SP. That I think I'd rather chase the hints for Fall Runner and right-handed. Alright, we got Air Groove Pace, Front Runner Kitasen. Does your Front Runner Kitasen win rooms? I feel like that's rude to ask. Do you like win pub lobbies? And we have Runaway Maru. Oh. And Kiseki. No backliners. Your pub, okay, wins pub lobby, that's good. I just feel bad. That's crazy you're winning without a unique. Like, you're just writing a unique-less front runner. Like, it's actually... I mean, respect. He wins more than Air Groove to Air Groove. Doesn't have enough stam. Alright. Alright, Special Week. Can you overtake this Kiseki? I don't think so. I lost Mile Maven in this opening dash. I don't know what my Nishino Flower is doing back there. I gotta remake my Special Week. Well, I mean, Air Groove also doesn't have Excel in 5th. So, like... Oh, no, they have Head On. I have no Excels. I don't think I win this. Unless I hit some crazy carryover. I hit crazy carryover on Nishino Flower. And not... Well, I hit crazy carryover and she did not move. Is this gonna be a Suzuka win? Like, all the Pacers just didn't hit anything. The two fronts just like stopped all the Pace Chasers. Who's the pace in fourth? Well, I guess Kiseki didn't get Budding Blossom, right? Because I don't think anyone caught up to it. You don't even have Budding Blossom. You have Redshift. Well, you have a crazy amount of mid-race. Yeah, you just clogged up fourth place, so neither, like, the other three paces just couldn't do anything. Suzu actually just had a free win. Like, every Uma just didn't have an Excel. Air Groove basically only had head-on. I guess gambling for straight descent, and then overtaking that Kiseki for Budding Blossom. No, because you didn't activate Budding Blossom's free conditions. Yeah, it was just all cooked. The Suzuka actually just had like the freest win. Does it get easier to get skills to stick to make parents in the future, or the chance now you have is as good as it gets? It never increases. Yeah, it just never increases. Like, the only reason why you see so many white skills on future parents is just because you have more SP to spend. But like the chances don't go up. Encloser Ogre, Narita Taishin, Runaway, Saiyan Sky. Trying to stick 3 skills into another parent's driving you crazy. Yeah, it doesn't, like, the only thing that helps is when you're able to lock the blue-red. Because that way you're only gambling on the white sparks rather than, like, gambling on everything altogether. I guess also, like, you know, 2 additional rerolls also helps. when you're able to do 4 parents for 1 run and lock the blue pink, like, it makes the parenting a lot easier. But like, the chances don't go up. The total amount of stars you get can go up at UE, but there's nothing that like will increase the chance of like groundworks sticking or food and sticking and dodge and danger sticking. Or at least not yet. They can always they can always make more or make another plan. I don't think I beat this Ogre. Like, it's definitely overtaking me here. Oh! Oh, never mind. I shouldn't overtake. I was gonna say the block by Seiyun Sky on the Ogre. In Body of Mine, please clutch up. It's not enough. Did you just block yourself with the runaway? How did your Seiyun not overtake the runaway? A+ runaway with 674 power, no excels. And you couldn't overtake it? I think we would have lost this Taishin anyways. But you might have beaten my special week. Because I got Shooting Star off of your Saiyan Sky. So I think definitely you would have placed second here. I think we're beating this Taishin. But yeah, that was crazy. The Saiyan just... He just got stuck behind. Man, from out of nowhere. I thought for sure I was losing to that Ogre. I did not see Taishin climbing up. Bamboo Memories. I think this is the first one I've seen. I mean, Lightning Surge, Red Hot Disciple. Hopefully that's enough for your excels. Honestly, Bamboo Memory is unique. I think it's harder to hit than Lightning Surge. Because you have to be one length behind an Uma. Like, I feel like that's harder to hit than Lightning Surges. You have like 7 lengths and you just have to be faster than the person in front of you. I wish it was more consistent. Huge activation for. Oh, I mean, she's gonna activate it here off of my special week. There it is. Lightning Surge and Red Hot Disciple. Bamboo Memory should be shooting up here. Yeah. Ah. That was a crazy amount of. Not enough. Not enough late race. Tober still ended up winning anyways. Oh, my comp's just so bad into backliners. Full length behind. We got this one. More backliners. Pace? Pass? Double recovery. Got angling as well. $1440 speed. Yeah, pace promote is like really bad. Because you just don't generate enough of a lead. But like, I don't even think I win there with a runaway. I think it's just like, the ceiling on pace isn't high enough. Pasa promoted. Well, let's see if plancha angling is enough to make a difference off of pace promote. I think the only shot I have is if special week drops back here into third. I'm not overtaking that pasta for shooting star. Alright. I am very surprised this. Wow, this Ogre just did not pace down at all. But she is swinging out super wide. Taishin is already in third. Oh, no, Ogre's over there. I think I'm gonna duel this Pasa and give her the win. Oh, wait, no. Maybe the Pasa didn't get a duel here. Yeah, it looks like angling plus plancha is not enough. Backliners are just really strong on pace promote. I should have just meta-slaved. feel like most of the times backliners just lose if you face into like 2 triple pace lobbies. Like both your opponents are running triple pace, and you get stuck behind a terrible pace chaser. But because both the people entering are playing backliners, like I don't think my double pace works in these room matches. Like if I could have played for the meta, we could have ran 5 backliners. I could have played for these room match metas. Is that Tachyon a Dominator? Why is it pushed up so far? My pace sprint was just so bad because I don't get Budding Blossom, and there's like no distance from the backliners. How did the Seiyun loot? Okay, I don't think the Seiyun lost angling. You're lucky I had to swing out there. Yeah, it's just gonna be an Ogre win. I don't even know if I had a chance even if I was, like, I got instant Budding Blossom. Is that an I wanna win with you win? Ah, it's goofy. After this Ogre hit Festival, right? You also have I wanna win with, yeah. Probably just failed the wit check on Big Forward. You have anchors? Interesting. I probably can one run an Ogre. 455 stam. I guess, okay, probably can't one run it. So I have to get Daring Strike, and I guess I could just main deck it. But I have to get After School Stroll. Their skill list is something else. Do I think 11 mid-range skills is too strong for a late surger in the actual CM? If you have Budding Blossom, it might be fine. I think it's still hard to push into second place, even with your, what is it, 11 mid-race? You guys are all just backliner players, man. I can't win when 2 people are both riding Ogre, and I'm just stuck. Like, what's the other wit card? I use Mr. CB for more SP. I use the Mr. CB on both of them because it gives you an additional. It gives you like an additional 100 SP. I hit 2.95k, I think. I was really close to 3k. If I didn't... I think both runs, the last 2 turns I didn't have a rainbow. Like, I think I would have hit 3k if I didn't do 2 stupid trainings at the end. Alright, put up the signups again. You can go ahead and enter in through here. And I will pick out 10 more people. Helio Speed for aces. I mean, it's a good card. You get Slipstream. You get a gamble on Tail held high, right? On the second chain event. It's a good stat card. You get a gamble. I guess you don't front runner straights. Good stat card, gives you mile skills. It has an SP bonus, right? It is a good card. Am I doing Endo? Yeah, I'll do Endo-Gree for the next CM. Do I have the parents for it? Good question. I feel like I had an Ogre say, or not an Ogre, I should have a gold chip. Where are my gold chips? Yeah. I don't know if I mean, Guts isn't the worst, I guess. Do I have a better one? No. I mean, I guess it's 3-star power. It's 1-star after Skull Stroll, which kind of sucks. I guess like in between, I have like this gold chip and this gold chip. I probably want 3-star Uma Stand, 3-star After School, 2-star Nimble more. Because this is 5 skills. This is 3-star power. With only 4 skills. Yeah, I'm probably gonna use one of these two. And then I'll borrow the other one and then make the main parent. Dude, Guts diff the duel. But what if I hit double S with 2-star turf? Yeah, I probably won't chase too many inherits. It's kind of expensive buying everything. You have to buy Uma Stand, you have to buy 4 recoveries, you have to buy Nimble Nav. Like, I don't think you can chase multiple inherits. I'll probably just do 2. 2 inherits. Probably do like Dober +1. Is Dober even going to be useful? Like, how often are you 5th place? What scenario is that first where you can comfortably buy every parent and GP inherit? Probably around La Arc. Yeah. Actually, I think it was after La Arc. The 3, 4, like at the start of the 4-month scenarios, I think most people were chasing 6 inherits. Because it was like there was an SP increase, but we didn't have double golds yet. I think I want to say Grandmasters and La Arc didn't like have 6 inherits. Like people were buying like 4 on average in Grandmasters and La Arc, and I think it pushed up to 6. Also, like sometimes there just isn't 6 parents to end up buying. That's true. I don't have. I probably need a gold ship that has an end closer spark, huh? Do I have that? Like, I'm gonna borrow 6 stars, and then I need one that has 7. Oops. Aptitude spark and... Probably not gonna use these ones. Oh, these aren't my aces. Are the only ones that have the end... I have 6 gold chip aces saved? Okay. Yeah, I need to make another parent with end closer then. Since I'll probably end up using this as one of the main parents. So I'll probably just borrow a... What do I need? Like a 3-star end stam. Or yeah, I could just main parent end. And then just... Yeah, I guess if I main parent end, I want the medium, like one side all end, one side all medium, and then just try to hit off of the one side all medium. I mean, it's Ogre, like how hard is it to build? Am I running Ogre? No, I'm not gonna ever run Ogre or Gold Ship in League of Heroes. Yeah, stop trying to convince me to run Gold Ship again. I think I'm done with her. She finally lost one. I think I'm done. She went 7 for... Or she went 6 for 7. I think Goldship has had her limelight. I think we're done. Come on, guys. Can you guys please enter? Is End Ogre the only viable Ogre strat next CM? Kind of. Like, you don't really want... I mean, you could do Pace Ogre, but like U equals MA2 is pretty bad here. Let me see if I can pull up a sim. We do Ogre Cap with recoveries, U equals MA2, we do corner, straight, and triple sevens. Let me... I guess I can just force the skill to activate at... What is it? The 1300 is the corner. What's the next one? Is it this? I'm gonna run it. But yeah, this is the festival proc on 1300. Like, it's not bad, but like, it's a pretty... Like, it is technically still carryover, and it's only a difference of... What is that? Yeah, it's only different to have a length. I mean, you can use U equals MA2 as your backup. It's just like, it's significant... I don't want to say it's significantly worse, because it is only a mean difference of like half a length. So like, you can do Pace Ogre with U equals MA2. It's not the worst thing that you could build. But I think just End Ogre just has more. Add skills after school stroll. Where's the downhill? 1375. 13. Yeah, pace will also just be easier. It's like, this is the U equals MA2 proc. This is the after school stroll proc. It's a difference of 1 length, or 0.85 lengths. And like, you get straight descent as pace. Like, I don't think pace is throwing. I just don't want to do another pace ogre. But I would say like after school stroll has a way higher chance of triggering than U equals MA2. So like, it's more reliable to do End Ogre with after school stroll triple sevens proc compared to U equals MA2 triple sevens proc. But you do have a backup as pace, it's just, it's not very consistent of a backup. And like, I already did pace ogre, like I might as well build End Ogre this time around. Let me add, what was the skill called? Descent? Straight descent? Come on. Right. Okay, how did the average length distance increase even more? What? How did it go to -2? Well, let me give you... Wait, how did I give it straight descent and the gap increased more? Oh, maybe I didn't run it. Like, Enogiri is just stronger because it's a longer track. It's a 2200 medium track. Like even if you hit the straight descent, you are still running. And what is this? Like half a meter slower at the end. Like this is with the straight descent proc, which is almost perfect. I mean, I guess I can make the straight descent proc perfect to see the difference. But it's just like more consistent. You know, you have the late race. I mean, I guess I don't have them on medium S either, and like I don't have them at. I think changing it to max speed makes like the distance even greater. Just run double. You mean double murmur to kill Endogres? Okay, it didn't change it that much. Yeah, you can try killing with murmur. How do I do debuffs again? Debuffs on this Ogre. Dude. We can do triple murmur for the whites. Like, I don't know how much you need to live. Double murmur and 4 whites. I'm just gonna do 9% instead of 10%. Yeah, they have a 63% chance to live on 787 stam with these 4 recoveries. Assuming they hit festival, obviously. It's like you could kill it with double murmur and like 3 of your 4 whites triggering. Though probably most ogres are probably gonna have like 600 stam. I don't know how many people are going for stam sparks on ogre. Okay, that's enough. I think this is gonna be our last room match. I'm kind of tired. I want to lose all 4, anyways. But like I hopefully I've given everyone a chance these past 3 days. We'll do some more once like. I mean, hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna take a break and maybe play some Grand Live off stream to make my special week better. But I just think your guys' comps are just beat mine. Like I don't think I ever win a double pace against 2 people running in closers. Alright, if your name showed at the bottom here, I will go ahead and give you guys access to the room codes. Also, I'm just kind of I'm just kind of tired from yapping. Apoca Live actually took a lot more out of me. I should probably put the card here as well. What is it again? Mr. CB Speed and F4? Foria? Did I spell Foria? I think that's how you spell Foria. I'll do a review once all the numbers are in the game. It should be pretty soon, right, that the banner comes out? Is it today or is it tomorrow? I think it's tomorrow that the banner comes out. Can't find it. I think it's tomorrow, because they would have released the banner information now. I just roller ship the 5.5. I just roller ship the 5.5 Aniuma. Aw. Okay, they don't have the banner. Alright, this will be our last 3 matches. What we got in here? More backliners, Ogre, special week. Already hit Taishun. She finally got out a trash bag casual outfit. You don't understand, it's Balenciaga. You're not fashion forward like she is. You don't understand it. Your Taishin's cope. Well, the room setup is very favored for you, considering I am the only 2 pace chasers in this lobby. So, I'll be... I mean, I guess if you whiff every skill, I could try to win with no excels. But it's a little hard to win as pace promote. Even if I had angling, it's a little bit hard. I'd have to hit like crazy carryover. On top of like 0.6 excel. Special week in third. Special week in third, I'd take it. I think Ogre failed festival. Let's see it go off. Oh yeah, I think this late search especially is gonna overtake me. So I have nothing to run away. And I'll give her shooting star. Wait, where? No, I'm just gonna lose the meditation. Ooh, Special Week had a chance here. If my Nishino Flower didn't trick... If my Special Week wasn't that far away and I hit Shooting Star a little bit earlier, she had a chance. That's beautiful. If my Nishino Flower didn't hold that first and Special Week hit. Yeah, you're at level 1 Nemesis. I'm surprised the Special Week didn't overtake. I guess it was in 3rd place, so it has 0 excels, which makes it a lot harder to overtake. The career was not... You got 7th on the Kiko show, 3rd on the Derby, so you had no fans to at least get level 2. Especially I love room matches with you guys. Like I just can't play when my pace chasers are 1-2. Like even a runaway wouldn't help. A runaway would help if somebody joined with 2 more pace chasers. But like there's just not enough people in the front. I've raised demons. I don't know why you guys are... I'm surprised you guys are all playing backliners. You guys just hate Budding Blossom, huh? You hate the idea of hitting Budding Blossom on a pace. I mean, like, pub lobbies, I have like a 60% win rate because they actually play pace chasers. It's just like every single one of you are playing backliners. Yep. I do believe this is another loss. Another pace promote loss. How did my Nishino Flower overtake? What? I'm just a 2nd, 3rd bandit. Special weekend here it is. The shooting star is really funny. You expect pace Christmas Ogre? That would be very funny. Yeah, one backliner just always sneaks through. I'm just caught consistently Like, I need somebody up here with me. I mean, you could always lose to a perfect carryover Gourmand or Hydrate. Okay, we have some pace. And then double 8. I can actually watch this race. That Nishino flower in gate 1. Holy pace down from my special week. I hit the Mile Maven into the instant 4-length loss. Come on, special week. You gotta push up a little bit more. Ooh, the unstoppable carryover. Can I overtake somebody here and get Shooting Star? Why is she changing lanes? Do I get the full value Shooting Star here? I do. Thank you for running Pace Chasers. Thank you for taking pity on me. You're running a Dom, right? Okay. Your Taiki's good. It's just shooting victory's not that strong. Okay, what was it? Does your air group have too much mid raise? You don't have Budding Blossom? I think without Budding, this might have too much mid race. Like, at least for, like, the actual CM. Because, like, imagine you push up to 3rd. Like, what are you doing? You push up to 3rd and, like, what's gonna happen? You just watch... You just sit there and watch them run away? Like, if you push up to 4th, you kind of can... Like, on your left, it needs to be procced in, like, the first, like, 40 meters, I think, to win. In 4th place against like a Budding Blossom. Like with head on and stuff. I think if this Iron was Budding Blossom, I would say it's probably fine to send it. I just don't think it's going to be consistent enough. Like, this air groove is relying on like just too many people in front of you. You need 4 competent Umas in front of you, and I just don't know if you're gonna get that in the CM. Which is scary. Like, you don't even have Shooting Star. Which is also scary. I just think that, like, it's not gonna be very consistent because like pushing up that far is a little scary without like the good skills. Like with Iron Leap Forward, you're very reliant on being 5th, 6th, and like maybe 4th with on your left. Solo front, end closer, pace. we have 4 frontliners, 1 Ogre, and 4 Doms. Man, Dominator's so stupid. I don't really care about Taishin and Ogre. I think it's just more annoying that the Dominator can be ran with those two. Because it's so hard to run double Dom Pace Chaser compared to double Dom Backliner. I get Budding Blossom. I did. And then I should be able to overtake my... Okay, Special Week actually hit Shooting Star. Do I beat Double Dom Bourbon? Head on. Can I chase down this Bourbon? Who has a Dominator behind her. And Body and Mind is just barely enough. I'm trying to think of Double Dom Front. Double Dom Front is probably more consistent than Double Dom Pace, huh? Yeah, I really need, like, I was really lucky that my Special Week hit Shooting Star early enough. I mean, your Bourbon's good. I think she's gonna, she like kind of struggles against backliners without a second front. Yeah, I mean, she's been winning. Like, I think your Bourbon is good. I mean, she has the strength of a second Dom behind her. I think you just go off the solo front mechanics instead of doing a front Dom. Kenai is, I think, more important than... Like, Kenai is a guaranteed 3/4 lengths. Like, I don't think running front Dom's gonna push her up that, like, a length. Unfortunately. Like, I think if you were to double Dom solo ace front, like, you should just have them both in the back with Kenai. The mid race just isn't long enough to, like, take advantage of a front Dom pushing you up. Alright, we have 2 Umas here without a unique. For mid race, who's gonna win? Mid raceless Kitasen or mid raceless Saiyan Sky? I guess Saiyan Sky has Escape Artist, right? I guess it has Professor of Curvature as well. Ooh, Kitasen. Man, it's so sad watching Kitasen. Ooh, I didn't get budding. Social Week isn't gonna be able to get shooting here. Would I have had a chance with budding? I think so. I think if my Pace Chasers ran together. Well, definitely with Special Week. Pushing up. Come on, do your win animation! What a scam! Okay, you're running a Dom. Phew. Oh, you're running double Dom? Saiyan? Double Dom Saiyan's good. It's right at the finish line. Yippee! 6 out of 15. I lost like 7 in a row to a backliner. Yeah, the T-pulse in Body of Mind and then hitting Shooting Star on the like 200-meter mark has proven to be pretty good, even with without hitting an Excel, as I'm hitting head-on Ignite Spirit Power. In Body of Mind scam. I do want to make her better though. Like I think I could hit a better skill list instead of double circling these two in Eder Post. I hit different mid-race skills. No, it's rough not having a unique. It's just like actually the worst smile track for Kita. There's just zero way, like zero unique. Man, we did all the races, right? That was 15. So what I ended up going, I had a 60% in room matches and a 30 with you guys. Yeah, 30% is kind of low for room matches. Like I think a stable, like you should always aim for 40 to 50 if you want to have if you want to be considered really strong for the CM. You need around 40 to 50%. I think I'm in room matches I'm hovering around barely hitting 40% with double face. I definitely think backliners should be able to hover around 45%. Since it's a little bit less room match agnostic or room setup agnostic. Alright, let's see if I hit. Just gonna buy everything. Yeah, CM should be pace heavy. I think you guys are only playing pace, but I think most people are playing pace chaser. I mean, it's just where most of the popular Umas run. Okay. Where did I get Slipstream from? Is that everything? Yep. Alright, so that's 5 skills, right? It's Prudent, Dodging, Groundworks, Ignite Spirit, and Racing Spirit's Jam. Alright, do I hit? Oops. I'll be really annoyed if I hit here. Oops, got an S+. Prudent. Okay, it's fine, we missed anyways. It's fine, we ended up missing anyways. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 race sparks. Okay, I think I probably shouldn't be doing 30 races on Maru. Yeah. Since I'm buying medium skills and I only have medium B. But I think if I drop a couple of races, drop 2 races, it should be fine. Alright, is there even 2 races I can drop? I can drop the sprint one. Is that it? Let me... Yeah, I think it's just the sprint one I can drop, right? Because I don't think I'm making anybody run it. I think it's just I bought too many greens. I thought like I would easily hit it, so I didn't really care. Okay, I think I just have to buy less greens. Instead of buying every green, I should just not. Alright, I think that's it for today's stream. So no stream tomorrow. Maybe I'll make a new special week. I haven't decided. I think that's everything. So thank you guys all for watching today. Sorry that I started stream so late, if you were here at the beginning. Thank you guys all for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye bye.